So funny story, I've been moving all kinds of stuff around in my truck and trailer because I take my son to motocross stuff, and anyway, I was moving a bunch of stuff around and I ended up coming up here without a pair of goggles, and I'm riding alone today because I'm just going to do some filming, so it's not dust I'm worried about, it's just like getting poked in the eye. And so, but what I've done is I keep a pair of safety glasses. These are Magpul safety glasses, like yes, the gun company, like the company that makes like AR-15 mags, like P mags, and a bunch of different AR-15 accessories. I keep these in my truck, and they're actually super sweet because for just this very reason, or like sometimes there's random other stuff that I'll have to do that I'll need some safety goggles, shooting or whatever it is, like grinding something. Anyway, the point is I keep safety goggles, so I'm wearing safety goggles today, safety glasses instead of goggles, and they're actually pretty sweet. They don't work great in some helmets. Some helmets, like, it pushes really hard on the side of my head. This is a Fly Formula helmet, and they actually work pretty dang good. Like, I have incredible vision and clarity right now, and I know my eyes are safe. These lenses are more protection as far as from like impacts. I think I just hit I definitely hit my peg right then. Might hit the brake lever too. But anyway, it's also a little bit more airflow, I think, into my helmet, because it's not covering the whole thing off. You guys should let me know if you've ever ridden with just goggles, like safety glasses instead of goggles. If you get the right pair, it works really well. That's rocky and loose back there. Grab a gear. Breathing. I'm carrying a lot of weight. Tripod, camera, 2 liters of water. I even have a pistol on me today because I wanted to just try out this MSR vest has a pistol holster, so I've got that too. It's like I don't carry guns when I'm riding. It's like the only time I've ever done it, but I wanted to just load this vest up, like load it up all the way and get it loaded down and really kind of put it through its paces. Gosh, that is loose. They don't call it Rocky Mountains for nothing. This trail, you're just on rock, loose rock. these 24 XCW frames and shocks just do not get the traction that the older frames did. So you're working, because it's so hard to keep your momentum in that stuff. Little snow there. Up in the higher elevations, I'm sure there's a lot of snow. I just slammed my head. My gosh, that hurt. That branch was not soft. Whew. That like shoved my head down, compressed my damn spine. Oh. Love this area. Man, I wish I could bring you guys through the screen and smell what I'm smelling. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. Mountain smell. Love it. You know, it's interesting. I actually tore right through a tire. Tried plugging it. I'm running tubeless today. Almost always do. Tore a lug right off this back tire. I shredded, like got a huge gash in the thing. Tried plugging it, multiple plugs, it just wouldn't do it. So I'm riding back to the truck on a completely and utterly flat tire. I've had to do this a lot. Let's just put it that way. The only way you would get away with tearing a tire, just slicing a tire this bad, is if you were running, you know, some sort of moose bibs, nitro moose balls, something like that. I'm not a huge moose bib fan. I know why people do it, like if they're trying to race competitively and all this stuff. I'd rather have it on the rear, but it's funny because I was noticing when I was coming up this trail, I had no traction. And I'm like, I wonder if my tire's flat. Sure enough, it was completely shredded. I sliced it somehow on something. Yeah, wouldn't take a plug. I could put like 6 plugs in there, but they wouldn't stay in because there was not enough. The tear in the carcass was so bad. It just wouldn't stay in. So, but I've ridden back 30, 40 miles, and I've never, like, as long as your high pressure bladder doesn't fail, which I actually haven't had one fail. Well, I did have one fail where it ripped off at the valve stem, but I've been doing this for like 10 years. And I put it on hundreds of wheels at this point, thousands of hours. Only one inner bladder failure. So as long as the inner bladder doesn't fail, which that's incredibly rare, it doesn't hurt your rim at all either. To like, right, even through this rocky terrain and stuff, doesn't hurt I haven't ever damaged the rim, either on the front or the back. But it's funny because when the tires are flat, they make a totally different sound. How's it going? They'll make a totally different sound when the tires are flat. You can hear it. It's like a warbly, hollowy kind of sound. You can tell these bikes don't turn as tight as the older models. I don't love that. Give and take, man. Give and take. These front forks, though, they're like freaking video game good, man. Like, I can't even tell you how good they are in these rocks. It's so good. Probably one of these rocks I sliced that tire on. But it's still fun. I need to go. Third gear starts. Hello. Those are young girls. But there's a freaking parking lot right back over there. We're not very far from civilization. Anyway, it is nice that, you know, I'll go a little slower, I'll be a little more careful because the tires is rolling over, and you don't have, you don't have the traction on a flat tire that you do if the tire has a few pounds of air in it. But it's not bad. It's worse when it's a flat front because they roll over on you, and that's not as fun. But the rear tire isn't bad to have flat. Obviously I don't want it flat. Tried to solve the problem, but this tire's toast. It's going to the recycle bin. But the trail's beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful.